Wow, good morning. Um, I look really bad actually. My eyes looks like I need to put some Bob Marley as the background music. However, didn't really drink, I don't do drugs. But after walking so much and I had a couple of beers, but don't blame me. It's Munich, it's Germany. I couldn't resist. So I packed my things. It's time to hit the road, Jack. Here's my hotel room. Pretty nice and clean. And a look at the view. Wow. I think it's the best view for the operator, the man that uses the machines in his daily life. Here I can stand. So the plan for today is I need to buy some gifts for my kids, because I think they haven't seen Dad for a few days. I miss them so much, and I need to go find some toys. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I already had a breakfast, had a coffee. So now a bit of walk until the train, and then off to the city center of Munich, finding some toy stores. And then I'm off to Bauma, probably spend there a few hours until I get the plane back to Sweden. And yeah, that's the plan.
Guten Morgen, rise and shine. Face the world, the day is fine.
Of course, I'm not gonna forget the camera.
Keep ticking, don't fall behind. Guten Morgen, rise and shine.
So as you can see, in the daytime that looks much more pleasant and friendly, but in the evening, you can be scared a little bit. But I wasn't. It was all good. So there was this graffiti I showed you last night. We can see it in color. But despite the fact that I stayed so far away from where the Bauma is, I think the transportation to my hotel is fairly easy. And for those of you who want to travel to Bauma and you do it like last minute as I do, don't be scared to book your hotels a bit further away. It will save you a little bit of money that you can spend on a nice dinner or shopping. And you know what? You also will burn some calories. It's not that bad. So it really works out perfectly for me. What I can tell, it's already blossoming here in Germany. I haven't started yet in Sweden. But as you can see, it's getting pretty colorful. And this is what you can see in terms of how the houses look like in the suburbs of Munich. Pretty nice. So here I walked every day during my stay, and there's a few things that caught my eye, like all the windows in the houses near the road has like this metal blinds, I believe, to prevent stealing. Here you can see they build into the frame. Now it's the daytime, so you can't really see them shut. I don't know if it's a sign of a safe neighborhood or this is just how things done here in Germany. So you can see it on this house. On this house they partially closed. There they completely shut. So maybe if someone is watching me from Germany, you can clarify if that's a regular thing for everywhere or it's just in this neighborhood. And another thing is also on top of Porsches, do you have this protection for snow that can slide when it starts melt? And we have like this railing systems in Sweden. So this kind of system we typically have in Sweden. You see just like a railing. I don't know if you can see because of the sun. You can see it on that house. But on the house over there, you can see that it's just a log. There's also just a wooden log on that house. So, in case you think the railing system is too pricey, here's what you can do. And today is a very hot day, I have to tell you. So this thin jacket makes me really warm. And the problem is I don't really have anywhere to put it. I have no space in my backpack. Guten Morgen, guten Morgen, guten Morgen, rise and shine. Going way to Bauma now. Guten Morgen, guten Morgen. Here you can see the logs just on all 3 spots in that house. So it's pretty common, I have to say. I need to learn German. Ich habe grüne Augen, ich liebe Fußball spielen. Ich wohne aus Narva. Ich wohne aus Estland. Ich bin schlanke. Ich bin Ivar. And that's about it. But you know, the more often I will come to Bauma, the more German I will learn. And this is the path I walked yesterday. So today it looks much more nice, and the birds singing to me. Good morning, Ivar. Good luck. Have a nice day. You're the best. That's what they're singing to me. So I'm at the train station, and you know what's a little advice I'm gonna give you. Don't be like Ivar. Plan things ahead. That's what my girlfriend always says. Because I have 29 minutes to wait till the train comes. You know? But what to do? I have my phone. I'm a kid of 2000, now a bit older. Anyway, I don't know what we're called. Zoomer, millennials, I think. Or Zoomers, whatever. So I always have my phone with me. And now some of you may ask, what is this solid influence? And this is something we started, and what it is like a team of influencers like me, who help each other, support each other, communicate. If you have any question or doubt or anything, we'll be there for you. So we have our group, and so far we have 12 people with approximately slightly over 500,000 followers altogether, just on Instagram. Of course, some of us have other platforms, but you know, it's great. When you're feeling down, there are people to tell you, cheer up, little soldier. Chin up, little soldier, how said the one and only, the greatest, Eminem. So my battery ran low, and yesterday I bought a portable charger, but apparently I asked the guy, you know, is it fully charged? And he said, no, they never fully charged. And then I said, yeah, but can I choose the one that is charged the most? Because I don't have a chance to charge it during the day. He said, no, the only thing. And I tell him, but you know, if I try each and every one, they will have a different amount of battery left on them, because maybe some of them were delivered sooner, some of them later. And he said, no, they all the same, it can't be. And I said, do you want me to show you? And he said, yeah, go ahead. And then I showed him. You know what? Before I just did that by myself, and they all were different, battery status indicated on the LED. But this time, those I picked was roughly the same. So I had to swallow it. Plus, he wouldn't let me to open the box either way. But the ones that were with the buttons that you could check, they were not the ones I was interested in. So here comes the blue train. Hello. Hello, little blue train. Let's see how fast. Wow. Faster than my sound of my mouth. Anyway, I'm in a good mood today because I'm going home. I missed my family. Wind, I know, sorry guys. I should have used the microphone, but anyway, we'll save the battery. And you know, talking about this battery pack, I charged it for all night and I don't think it's fully charged. And it's only it's not only, but it's 20,000 milliamperes, so I think it should have been charged at the speed of 30 watts or 40 watts I had on the charger, unless I have a wrong cable or bad cable. But I think it was a good one when I charged everything else. However, it should probably last for today. Anyway, I think if I will put everything in this vlog, it's gonna be like a 3-hour long, so I'm sorry. But if you do have that much spare time in your hands, you're a lucky person, you know, because I cannot have that much time. I stay on my phone when I watch some movie. I can't focus. I think it's called ADHD. And sometimes I feel bad about wasting my time. But at the same time I'm thinking, of why if I could just enjoy a movie or enjoy doing nothing, instead of just always wanting to do something. No, sometimes it's a real pain, you know. So mental health is a priority number one in these days. Talking to you, we spent 5 minutes already, so that means our train coming in about 23 minutes time. So thank you for being here with me. And of course we have to thank those birds, or these birds, who sing so beautifully. Tipo 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 tipo. Tipo 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 tipo. Anyway, but you know what I can do? I can do a rooster. That's like a German rooster. Well, the one from Sweden. Anyway, I'm having a blast here. You know why? Because no one here, I don't have to be shy. I'm typically not shy, because sometimes when I think I'm doing something stupid, like that requires not to be shy, and then after I've done it, then I'm shaking. I'm like, what did I do just now? You know, but it's too late to say sorry. 6 minutes. Okay, anyway, we're not gonna keep this vlog just for like me waiting train, but however, it could be the case, you know. I don't think I ever been talking to a camera so genuine. It's like you there, behind the camera. Hi guys. You know, while you're there, you might as well subscribe to this channel and leave a comment. And especially, you know me personally, like if you're my friend and you don't leave a comment, that's the worst you can do to a friend. Wow. That's how fast it takes to write a comment. So don't be a douchebag. Leave a comment, subscribe, and support my channel. Be nice, you know. I need you guys. Day 3 of Bauma. Third and a final day for me. And I'm finally made it here. Every next day it's harder and harder for me to get to Bauma, and I don't know what's the reason. But you know what? I knew it's a fountain. Look at that. I knew. It was hard to believe it was a fountain, but you know, I am strong in my beliefs. So not only they have a big fish, I don't know if it's carp or carp, it's in Russian, but I don't know. So by the third day I'm pretty tired. My legs don't work like they used to before. So look at this fish. They enormous, gigantic. Like, I don't think you even need a fishing rod. You can just come and get it. Look. And there's Bauma, main entry. Not sure what to film today. maybe I'll get some inspiration. But I guess today will be the busiest day of Bauma. Saturday. My last chance to make some content. I'd love to see that big Liber 9400 and the big Komatsu. But I guess you have to know people that know people that know people to get there. Or you have to be a little bit sneaky. So one of those two. Look how many fish. Look. Just ridiculous. I guess they come to the edge because people feed them. Don't tell me I'm smart. I'm way too smart. Anyway, I'll see you inside.
So we're driving and digging in a minute, obviously. So we're digging probably for the next
Day is coming to an end. I haven't filmed during the day so much, and now it's close to 6. I think it's almost 6. So Bauma is closing at 6:30, and I have to collect my stuff and head to the airport. But I still have a bit of time, so I think I'll do exactly how I did yesterday. I will just walk around while no one is here, as you can see. Yeah, these joysticks, they work on their own. So I think for me the most interesting things were, of course, excavators and big machinery. Also LiDAR, survey equipment, rock splitting things, excavation systems. So I think that was my priority this time, and of course to make some content, and I think I managed to do that. So now I'm just trying to head back to Wackenoisen to collect my stuff, toys for kids, and I still want to show you the Hitachi excavator. I think one of like stars of this show. It's a new futuristic excavator, but somehow they say it's done. I don't know, maybe they didn't say that, but I think I heard like I heard someone that it's sort of been proven that machine is actually totally functioning. Somehow it stands there behind the barrier and the windows are tinted. I think if you have that machine, that is like the pearl of the show, and you decide not to show it at the biggest event of the year, of course in action, then maybe it's not working. Now the stands are pretty empty, and I think for me, I enjoy this kind of Bauma, that there's no people left. Of course, sometimes if you want to ask a question, then it's better someone be there at the booth to answer you. But I think I don't mind. I think I know what I'm searching for. I do my research before, so I just want to see it in person, physically, and that's all I need. One of the biggest problems of like fairs like that is that, I mean, it's not the problem of the fair, but I think it's a problem of the companies that present themselves, because they put people into the booths that have zero interest to represent the brand. There are many times like I stand and wait, and there's no one beside me. You know, I actually been told, and it says in Bauma, that you're not allowed to fly drone, but this drone is flying. Obviously it's stuck. You can't really fly away. There you go, you see? It's somehow stuck there. Yeah. But I can hear the drone, and I can tell the one if I hear it. So there's some hydraulic hammer. That's a hammer. Oh, that's a good rock drill. Oh, that's the I haven't seen this actually. Mount like that. So you have a drill rod and a darda at one. That's nice. I bet that cost like a Rolls Royce. And I think you have to have, I don't know what kind of size, 15 tons, maybe more to operate that. There's some ripper blade for some massive bucket. That was a big bucket. So here's the biggest avenue for Bauma. There's the biggest Komatsu. But now it's nice, there's like 10 times less people here. But now I'll have to be in a rush. Because I need my bags. So that's the one I've been talking about, the futuristic one. Look at those trucks. LED lights there.
Let's go hier. Hier war der Raum los. Ich bleib hier und ihr.
But then, why not show it? Surveying, scanning, also interesting. It looks like a battery pack there. I'm interested what surveying means. It doesn't look like lidar. If it's a lidar, then it's a small one. But then scanning, maybe somewhere there. But I mean, no doubt it looks beautiful. Very interesting, but probably have to Google a bit more about this one. So this one is the biggest. Is it called assault plate?
No.
What is called?
Vibratory plate.
Vibratory plate. So that's the biggest in the world that exists. 1 ton. Yeah, can we try? Yeah. Now my video come to an end. Thank you for watching. Hit your thumbs up and subscribe. Definitely not my last time at Bauma, but thank you so much. It was great. Take care. Now you guys can take your pictures. Thank you. It's all my fans. Do you like my channel? You love it, right?
Yeah.
Go say Medverk. Go. Medverk like that.
Medverk, go!
Yeah. Thank you.